on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. This is Tony Pollard. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Marlon Mack. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Owen, 43. Mike's 43. I'm here all day. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check, 43. Here we go.
Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mack. That catch good for only a couple.
Jackson's so many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
We got to step in shot. Here we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Watch the pass.
Throwing is Jackson. It's complete to Parker, left side.
Jackson,
and they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And a Las Vegas.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
A gain of a yard.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready and looked for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
37's the Mike. Mike 37. Hey, let's get some
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Now Jackson. This is caught. Gronkowski. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jackson's pass complete to number
From
88.
8 yards
Touchdown,
out. And the
Las
Raiders
Vegas.
have taken the early
Aldrich
lead.
Rosas lining up for the
A
extra
long
point.
opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess,
The
when it
kick
takes that
is
many
good.
plays.
Methodical
Makes the
and
score
almost like a
Raiders
boxing
7,
match where you're hitting them with
Colts
body
0.
blows. They can withstand
Michael
them here. Look, they
Dixon
gave up the
set to
touchdown,
kick off.
but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long.
The
We'll see if
Colts
they can
take over
continue that in
first
future
and 10
drives.
at their own 25-yard line.
We never know just when it's our time, and legends are gone, and we don't know why. So before they go, look, here go toast. So give them a rose while they still alive. I'm feeling like Will. I feel like a prince. I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, because I was a blessed with no one fail. Don't know how it feels. I wanted to flex. 70 Lions.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
You better get
I'm
ready,
coming.
quarterback.
Say,
Liking 18.
On first down, Haynes. That's complete to Turner. And he'll be out of
That's
bounds,
good
but able to
for
get it up
Colts.
past the 45. 23 yards
First
on
and
the
10 at
play.
the
They've got
48-yard
good
line.
playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of
Complete to number
pride in their
86.
performance.
They'll contain him to just 4.
It's
Second
now
down.
2nd and 6 at the Raiders' 48-yard line.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
watch out.
70 Lions.
Here's a quick throw out left. That's caught. 4 yards on the
Haynes
completion,
pass
and it sets up a
complete
3rd
to
down.
number 86. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
70 19 Lions.
Hey, check, Mike 20.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And some good running out of the gates as he takes this up to the
Taylor.
33. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
First and 10 at the
From
33-yard
the
line.
gun, Haynes. And this will be incomplete.
Haynes pass.
They've given up
thrown
a
to
few
the
first
sideline
downs on
and
this drive, but
incomplete.
getting the incompletion there,
It's now
that should give them
2nd
something to
and
build
10.
on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Hey, check, Mike.
Taylor. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard
Taylor,
line.
the ball carrier.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion and a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Haynes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first
and 10
down.
at the 19-yard line.
At the 60.
After one,
That's the end
7-0
of the first
on
quarter.
EA
With the
Sports.
score, Raiders 7, Colts nothing.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
Man up, D. Man up, D. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up.
Back to throw. Haynes. The left side completion to Jones. And the Colts are going to have a first and goal. They nearly had the touchdown, but he's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 3 brings up second and goal at the
Again, it'll be
4-yard
Taylor.
line.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Raider defense not giving in. They'll try to hold once more on third and goal.
Hatch the 60. Hatch the 60. Check your hot read.
They'll look to run with Taylor. And this time he is in. Jonathan Taylor, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
That ties the game at 7.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
I'm going to run you over.
They go play action with Jackson. Caught by the tight end Ertz. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
In your face. I'm coming after you.
He'll have a first down past the 40. But he will finally be taken down, but not before he gets it to the Colts' 29-yard line.
Jonathan
a big
Jones
run
on
there
the tackle.
by Johnson. 43
yards
on the ground.
And a Raider first down.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Johnson, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On second and 11 now. Jackson. And he finds his tight end. It's
Jackson's
Ertz.
pass.
That
Complete
catch
to
good
Zach
for
Ertz.
5. It's third down.
A 5-yard
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play,
And
but it's nice to have a
third
safety
down.
valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line.
He was taken down
Call it
by
a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
A gain
If you're
of
looking
3
for glory,
yards.
looking to get your name in the
now
headlines,
4th
you
down.
do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw
Rosa
there? The
on
ability
for
to
the field
hold
goal.
people up, take
A
on extra
40-yard
blocks,
attempt.
and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
The kick is
So
good.
that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Well, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards on first, 4 on second, and now 5 on 3rd down. Move the sticks.
At the 37-yard line.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
For
he did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
To throw again, Haynes. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch.
Complete
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4.
One-handed. Love the
3rd
effort.
and 6.
Not much production on that play, though, huh?
Not a whole lot of yardage. You get that grab, you probably want a first down.
And he'll be the one in the film session. He'll be saying, hey, run that one back, Coach.
Yeah.
Run that one back.
One more time.
Let's see that
2
again.
more time.
And they won't.
8 more times.
They won't. Didn't get much out of it.
He's tired of you. He's tired of us.
To throw on 3rd down. Haynes got his connection complete to Ruggs. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
19 Tiger. Rip left. Go 80. Slam.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
He was taken
It's a
down
loss
by
of
Kyle
11
Fuller.
on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
37-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
That's it. Big hit.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58. Joker.
To throw on 2nd down, Haynes. And And the Raiders have got him.
The quarterback
Emmanuel
taken down
Ogbah that
and
time,
sacked
able to drop him
by
for a loss.
Emmanuel
Well, this is
Ogbah.
what happens when you
An
get behind the
11-yard loss on
chains,
the
as people
play.
like to say.
Brings
When you
up
have
third
obvious
down.
passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes or their athletic ability.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
The quarterback sacked.
Dante Fowler
Dante
in there
Fowler.
to get him, and on the
A loss
season
of
now,
7.
that is 9
It's
sacks
fourth
for him.
down.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Colts send out their punter. Back deep, Jakeem Grant. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. A 39-yard
Jakeem
punt,
Grant
a
on the
return
return.
of 5.
The Raiders
and the Raiders will take over now first and 10.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right.
And this is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone
Jackson's
for a
pass
Raider
complete
touchdown.
to Jakeem Grant. Touchdown,
Jakeem Grant,
Las Vegas.
his 11th touchdown
Albert
of the year.
Rosas lining
And
up
the
for the
Raiders
extra
are able
point.
to strike quickly for 6. It's good to make
The
it
kick is
17-7.
Makes the score Raiders 17, Colts 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one
The
will
Colts
bounce
take over
out of the
first
back of the
and
end
10
zone, so we will
at their
start
own
here at the
25-yard
25.
line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's
First
also
and
something
10
to
at the
challenging your offense right
44-yard
here.
line.
You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
That's complete to Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield.
Jonathan
The Colts
Taylor.
going to use the first of their
A gain of
timeouts.
9. Brings
As
up
the clock will
second
stop
and
with just
1
under 30
at the
seconds to go in the
47-yard
first
line.
half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, Haynes. And that'll be incomplete.
To this
Thrown
point, I've been
away
impressed
and
with the work
incomplete.
defensively. They have not allowed
Brings
a lot
up
of receivers
third
to run
down
free.
and 1.
And there's another example, another incompletion.
I got you. Man, I got you. 58's the money.
Off the play fake,
Yo,
Haynes.
Yo.
And that is incomplete.
Haynes
So
pass
17 seconds
intended
now
for
on the
Jonathan
clock here.
Taylor.
You can tell they wanted to
Incomplete.
get that ball downfield, but they had
It's
nothing
fourth
working in the
down.
secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Six the Eagles.
They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down
Jonathan
at the
Taylor.
42.
That's good.
Now the
for
Colts
a
going to
Colt.
burn the second of their timeouts. As they'll
First
stop
and
it with
10 at the
13 seconds to
42-yard
play
line.
in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Let's go, defense. Let's go,
From the gun,
defense.
Haynes got an open man. It's Ruggs.
That's
Now
good.
a signal in the
For another
timeout call.
Colts.
As it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first
and
half
10
of play.
at the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
18.
Operating from the gun, Haynes. And oh, it'll be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Haynes' pass intercepted by the Raiders. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was very easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone, and no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Keep it up, guys.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Ball carrier.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And 2.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Jonathan Taylor.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Haynes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Haynes pass.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple,
a loss of 2.
And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Mike. 70 Timberwolf. What we got? Slam, slam, slam. Hey.
The give to Taylor, and he is met
Jonathan
in his
Taylor,
tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
The tackle
The
made
tally
by
there,
Dante
minus
Fowler.
2 yards, brings up
A
3rd
loss of
down.
2 on the
I think
play.
it's pretty evident. We
It's
can say
3rd
what a
down
difference a week
and
makes.
13.
Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
They'll take over.
The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score.
And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown.
Jackson's pass.
Jakeem Grant. His 2nd touchdown of the game,
Raiders.
giving him 12 on
Aldrich
the season.
Rosa
And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to
His
cash
kick
this one
is
in.
good. Makes the
PAT
score,
up and good
Raiders
by
24,
Rosas. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, 1st down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 58 Mike.
Back to throw. Haynes. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make it.
The ball is free. Taylor lost it. And the Raiders pick it up. And his guys will set up
Jonathan
shop at
Taylor, the
midfield
ball
at the
carrier.
50-yard line.
Fumble on the play.
Let's see now, Charles.
Recovered
That's
by
7
Las
turnovers
Vegas.
between last week and this week. 3 here in this game, 4 in last week's game.
You know I do my research, right? And I go all the way back to the best coaches that have ever been in this game, and all of them started with ball security in some form or another, understanding that taking care of the ball was the key to winning games. They can't believe what they're seeing right now because they spend all this time on it with the fundamentals, taking care of it, tucking it away, and they're not doing it.
On third down, here's Taylor. Boy, no chance as he was
Jonathan
met and
Taylor,
dropped
the ball
behind
carrier.
the line there. Not at all what they
The tackle
envisioned
made
on
back at
third
his
down.
48-yard
3
line.
yards in the wrong direction. The Colts send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. But he will not come anywhere
Raiders
close to
take
the
over
first
first
down
and
marker.
10.
And that gives
At
us a
the
turnover on
49-yard
downs.
Fourth and short, and in this part of the field, you just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team, saying, watch the fake, but Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the fourth quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team...
And this is caught. Touchdown,
Jackson's pass
Raiders.
complete to number 88.
A big play
Touchdown,
there.
Las
With his
Vegas.
second TD of the game,
Aldrich
his 6th
Rosas
on the
lining up
year.
for the
And the
extra point.
Raiders able to extend that advantage. And the lead
The
is
kick
now
is
24.
good. Makes the score Raiders 31, Colts 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much.
The
In
Colts
fact,
take
just
over
a yard
first and
pass
10
there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Taylor.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest,
First and
getting him the
10
ball
at the
in the passing game,
33-yard
and there he
line.
picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Watch 28. Switch.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They run with Taylor, and he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple.
Number
down to the
28,
15-yard
Jonathan
line.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on
yards on the
defense.
pickup.
And guess what?
It's second
Now you're getting ready
and
to tee
8
off on their
at
quarterback
the
because they have to throw
15-yard
it all the
line.
time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Jonathan
2
Taylor,
yards
the
on
ball
the first
carrier.
down carry, and then
He
followed
was
up by
brought
2
down
yards on
at
the second down
13-yard
carry.
line.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to
2-yard
get the job
pickup
done.
brings up
Wasn't the
third
expression
and
3
6.
yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on third down to keep the drive going. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he
The
goes.
quarterback taken down
Dante
and
Fowler
sacked.
in there to get him, and on
Dante
the season
Fowler.
now, that is
No
9
gain on the
sacks
play.
for him.
Well, how
It's
about that?
fourth down.
A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets
The
the
field
sack.
goal
That's where the
is
O-line, they go to
good.
the sideline, they keep their
Makes
helmets
the
on so the
score
cameras can't
Raiders
find them, right?
31.
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know
10.
one thing. The O-line coach will.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 score. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to score on the fumble return. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Colts.
So hold the phone here, Charles. I've kind of written them off, but after that touchdown, it's certainly a long way still to go. But stranger things have happened.
Well, when you're going to have big second-half comebacks, plays like that have to be involved.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Raiders 31, Colts 17.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together.
At the 22-yard line.
You can do.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I'm here all day.
From the gun, it's Jackson. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
With
Another
the
nice
score,
pickup through
Raiders
the air. And I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this
17.
situation, Brandon. But with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Bring it.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 35-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. Jackson will throw again. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Grant. And at the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A 7-yard gain on the play.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And Jackson throwing once more. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well.
37's the Mike. Mike 37. Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Here we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37.
And they'll get this just to the 47.
Marlin back to the ball carrier.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge. And, Brandon, this is the time of the game when Jackson can really take over. He's got the defense's legs a little bit tired. He's got them on the run.
Yeah, this defense looks gassed, and you're exactly right. Second half with the lead, this is when Lamar Jackson seems to thrive. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Judah in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Here we go. Nice shot. 43's the mic. 43's the mic. It's just me. It's just me and you.
He can run for it, and he will.
Run.
This is too easy
And
right
he
here.
will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Raiders.
Lamar Jackson, 33
Rosas
yards.
lining up for the
and the
extra point.
Raiders add 6 to their lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on
The
that
kick
drive,
is
both
good.
through the air and in the
Makes
end
the
with the
score,
touchdown
Raiders
run.
Yeah, how about him
38.
doing things a little bit on the
17.
reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
And he'll just
The
take a
Colts
seat,
take
and the
over
drive will
first
begin at the
and
25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them,
Number 87.
that's not how drives are supposed to end.
No
You're supposed to
gain
put
on the
6
play.
on the board.
Second
That's a
and
consolation
10.
prize, like going to the
At the
county fair.
25-yard line.
You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Haynes. And this one incomplete.
Haynes pass.
Too much contact to
Intended
hold
for
on to that one,
Jonathan
and it's
Taylor.
3rd down.
Incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise
Brings
with the
up
way that
3rd
this one is
down
gone, and the
and
frustration
10.
to body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Coming after you.
Trap 60, trap 60.
The mic. Here we go.
On 3rd down, Haynes. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble
Sets up
hooking up
4th
on it,
down.
unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Check 13. Check 13. 79 Broncos.
58, boys. 58. 58. It's Mike. 3 buzz.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Haynes pass.
Picked up by Mike
Intercepted
Hughes.
by the
And they'll
Raiders.
set up shop in
They'll
enemy
take over
territory
1st and
at the
10.
45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
On, ready?
37's the mic. Mike 37.
Let him know.
A 1st down carry here for Johnson. He'll get only a
Carry
couple
on
down to the
Johnson, the ball
44.
carrier.
That was a pretty
He was
good job
taken down
defensively
by
to hold him to a
Chandler
2-yard
Jones.
run, but I've got to think this offensive
gain of
line,
2.
they're asking their
Brings up
quarterback
2nd and
for a
8.
different type of
At
a
the
run,
Colts'
one that they
44-yard
rely on,
line.
one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
They go to Johnson again. Well, if you
Carry
look where
on
that play
Johnson
starts,
on the
O-line
carry.
versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Right at the
Yeah, and
line of
oftentimes it's
scrimmage.
won by quickness
No
off
gain
the
on the
ball.
play.
Who can handle the guy
Brings up
across from them
3rd
best? On that
down.
play, the defensive line did exactly that.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Check.
Here's Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Jackson's
And that went
pass,
off the mark. A
intended
little
for
late with the
Jakeem
throw.
Grant. Incomplete. It's now 4th down.
Now here's Michael Dixon,
in punt
as he
formation.
should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
First and 10.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Go 58's the Mike. Down to lose one. 58's the Mike. I got him.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First and 10.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Just like that. Just like that.
From the gun, Haynes. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Throwing again here on 2nd down, this time complete. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agree. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st and 10, Haynes. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
His throw incomplete. He was looking to get it to Jonathan Taylor there. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Off play action. Haynes. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26.
That's good.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Know your job.
58.
Operating from the gun, Haynes. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Check 31. Check 31. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal. 19 tight. 19 tight.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's caught.
Today's final score, Raiders 38.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go